some fabulous machines in here, as you can see. And I'm going to talk to Brian English now in just a few moments. Brian is going to explain to me exactly what it's all about. Brian, can you explain to our viewers exactly what this is about?
Yeah, Stevie, thanks very much for coming down here this afternoon to meet myself and Connor. So basically, Tipperary Town Revitalisation and Michael Begley, which has spearheaded this with Tipperary County Council, have commissioned Desmond to do a survey for both the Canon Sports Complex and Tipperary Swimming Pool. Okay, so the purpose of this survey is to create a business plan and a vision for the future of both of these amenities. So with the result then that when people engage with the survey, he gets loads of information about what people are happy with right now and what people want for the future, what changes needed to be made, so that the next step will be his report, and after that then hopefully we'll be applying for funding. So if there's enough people have engaged with the survey, we should be able to achieve whatever funding is suggested by whatever changes are needed in both the Canon Hazes and Tipperary Swimming Pool.
Brian, you spoke again very well on that now, and at least you're explaining exactly what it's all about. So I'm going to go over to Connie now for a moment. Connie, you're going to tell me, how can people find out a little bit more about the survey itself?
Yeah, just first of all, thanks for coming down today, Stevie, to do this with us. This survey can be found in the centre here itself. There's a QR code if I can show you here first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So you'll see this on the two windows as you come in.
Right.
You'll also see this all over the town. This will be in every business, every place in the town. You just go up, put your camera to it, simple QR code. It's SurveyMonkey. Lots of people are very familiar with SurveyMonkey. The survey itself is very, it's a handy one, to be fair. It's about 10 minutes, we hope, that people will do it. There's like a standard survey, and also a very important part of the survey is that we want people to give recommendations as well. Also, you can find the survey. We have contacted all the clubs and all the societies that we know of in the town itself, and also going as far as Mitchellstown, going as far as Doon, as so forth. So we'll be contacting all those clubs in the next couple of days as well that we haven't contacted. So we will be contacting you. So we hope for those to be up on all their Facebook pages. We've asked a few clubs already today to have it up on their Facebook pages, and we want the committee members of the clubs to fill out the form from their perspective, but we also want the general members to fill it out as well. It's also very important that people, I suppose, realise that we're doing this for the people of the town and for the general location as well, the locality. This survey is for the people, and we want the Canon Hayes Recreation Centre to go forward for the next 50 years if we can. And a part of this, we would ask by the Tipperary Revitalisation crowd and by the Tipperary County Council to do this survey, because they want to know, and the audit people want to know, look, what do people want? So it's your survey, I suppose, and it'll be found all over the place over the next few weeks. And the deadline for that, just to make sure people know, is the 22nd of this month. So we would really appreciate people engaging on the survey, and I'll just pass it back to Brian. You talk a bit more about it if you want, Brian.
Yeah, Brian, why is it so important, really?
Well, Stevie, like the centre is almost 40 years now since the initial planning started with the initial committees back 40 years ago. Things have changed a lot in the sporting and fitness industry.
Well, they have, because I can see this looks very very new, what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, what's put in here was funding was got about 18 months ago. And so all of the flooring, the equipment here and in the gym inside, it is all brand new equipment. But so much has changed in terms of what people want from sporting facilities, both indoors and outdoors, and indeed with the pool itself. So this is an opportunity to look at what not only the current users of the gym and the current clubs and groups that use the gym, but also people that may have used the gym in the past that don't use it anymore for whatever reason, or people that never use the facility but would like to have an input in what they want for the future, because it's belonging to the people. It's a community organisation. It's a community gym, fitness and well-being. So it's hugely important that people engage with this, because their opinion really matters. So what do they want? It could mean a total change, and a lot of the changes will be going forward about energy saving stuff, because right now the costs of running a building like this, which was started 40 years ago, are absolutely huge. So part of that redevelopment will be looking at ways of energy saving methods of running a building of this size, and bringing that forward into current energy saving schemes.
Talk to me a bit about the gymnasium in here, because this is absolutely superb. Every kind of machine, there's nearly everything and anything is here. So Connie,
Yeah,
so
this was refurbished about 15 to 18 months ago, and you've got the best machines here. You've got machines there for your legs. You can see you've got leg press here. You've got an inverted leg press to your right there, Stevie. You've got all of the cardio facilities here. You've got the bike. You've got your ellipticals there. And as we move forward, you've got the more heavy kind of stuff up here, the racks. I think now we've got 4 racks here, which is a lot.
And of course you have the swimming pool in just here adjacent to it as well, which is great to see.
Sorry, that's Stevie?
The swimming pool here.
The swimming pool here, you can just see there in front of you. So I think we have to point out, as Brian said, we're not just doing it in Canon Hayes, it's the swimming pool as well. That's really important. So any people that use the swimming pool who may not use Canon Hayes, you're as important to us as the centre itself, and just see it as one, hopefully, going forward. We've got a few of the boys training here now. As you can see, we've got a few racks there. We've got new machines, new chairs, new weights. I don't know if this was shown at the time, but you've got
floor as well.
New floor as well, yeah. We had to get in the new floor because it was the weights were going to go through it. We've got the best of the best weights here. We've got from your size 6s, 3s, 4s up to up to about 40, I suppose. There's one there 35, 40.
All different weights.
Different weights, yeah. So this was refurbished, as I said.
Connie, talk to me about this baby here.
This yoke here, yeah. This is actually one of the older machines, but people use it a lot. This was one of the newer ones we got in. This, you can do lots of different workouts on that. Chest, biceps, you could do back, shoulders, whatever you want really. So we got loads of new machines, and we've still got the older ones as well, the old reliable ones like this, the rear delt machine. This is used quite a lot, and I suppose you've got every machine you really need if you want to build your body here, if you're into that kind of workout. Also, I suppose this is a gym where you can come in and you have people that are kind of very big into bodybuilding, but you've also got people that just come in and kind of do a light session as well. So it's for everyone,
Brian, you may just, if I could go back to you for a moment. Connie was only just saying there, the swimming pool is just literally at the other side of the building here. It's right adjacent to us.
Yeah, I mean, when you think of the things that Tipperary Town has to offer, very few towns have a facility this size with a swimming pool as well. I mean, we're the envy of so many towns in the county and on towards Limerick as well to have a facility this size. So this is like people's chance to have a say in what they want, what needs to change, what they're unhappy with at the moment in terms of the facilities, what they're looking for the future, what people need. And both facilities are joined. One is run directly by the county council, and one is hugely supported, that's the Canon Hayes here, by the county council. Hence this survey that's being commissioned. So I mean, it's hugely important that people engage with this. This was launched on Monday. We were on the radio on Monday morning with Catherine Fogarty. So social media is where a lot of it is. So the Canon Hayes Facebook page itself, Tiptown page is sharing it, tipperary-town.ie is going to be showing it now as well. We've got out to a lot of the businesses already with the posters, but then direct contact with users and clubs, members here, but Joe Public itself, anyone that's sitting at home and says, God, I'd like to have a say in what I'd like to see in the complex for myself, even though I don't use it, something different. And This is what they're going to do then, put this report together. This is what the people of Tipperary and East Limerick and North Cork that come that far to use the centre want. And this is where this report will come from then.
And parking is free. Conor, you may come back to me again if I could. And finally, once again, you may tell people where they can get the details of this survey.
Well, the survey itself is, we have a big massive sheet like this with the Survey Monkey with the QR code. This can be found all over the centre. It can be found in all of the businesses. Myself and Brian over the next couple of days will be going to all the businesses in town. It will be there in their businesses. You can fill it out there, then you can load it up and maybe get into your car, fill it out, bring it home. We'll hopefully have sheets as well going around as well. And we have all the club, as many clubs that we can. We haven't got to every club yet, but just to say to any clubs we haven't got to yet, we will be coming to you over the next week, myself and Brian. And also, just one more thing, as Brian said, I think is very important. If you are a former member or you've never been a member, we still want your opinion, don't we? We still want your opinion. Yeah. And particularly if you're a parent as well of a child that goes here, we want your opinion as well, you know.
The opinions are important.
Yes, yes, and don't be afraid to be critical. If you're critical of something, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear genuine recommendations. Constructive criticism, of course. Yeah, we want to hear genuine recommendations. This centre's for you, and it's for the people of Tipperary and other surrounding areas.
Brian, your final message to the public.
Yeah, I guess I can't emphasize enough how important this survey is. Like this could mean so much for the future of both of these premises, you know, and now is people's chance to engage. I've done the survey myself, right? It literally takes 5 minutes, right? On your phone is very easy, but there will be hard copies available definitely here within the centre. If any club hasn't been contacted, and there's a lot of clubs out there that may not use this facility for many reasons, all they have to do is get on social media, see the 2 links to the 2 surveys and get involved. But it's really important that we get people to engage. There's no such thing as negative stuff. It's all constructive criticism. All this will be taken on board, and then the report will be available for the public to see and what the future of the centre is going to be.
Brian English and Conor McNamara, both of you guys, I wish you the very best of luck. I think it's a great idea. And we'll talk to you again very soon. Thank you again for joining me.
Thanks very much, Stevie.